Another day, another new Raditz Dragon Ball fan manga.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss an upload. Today's brand new Dragon Ball fan manga comes from Jay's Candy Hell on Twitter. He has a Patreon, and on this Patreon, it's specifically dedicated to this Dragon Ball fan manga. So if you like to help support a up-and-coming brand new fan manga artist and creator, go ahead, check out and support that Patreon. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below and the top comment. Go ahead and check it out. This is a brand new story of Raditz and a brand new what if of Raditz. And yes, I know it's a little weird, but there seems to be an abundance of Raditz-oriented Dragon Ball fan mangas as of late, and I just can't get enough of them. This one tells the story of Raditz switching sides, essentially, and it does it in a very surreal and 90s-esque anime manga style. The style that Redemption is drawn in feels very much like those early episodes of Dragon Ball Z. It feels like it can just be ripped right out of there, like their hair is flowing naturally. The blood and the violence is very visceral. It just has this sort of grittiness to it that the manga also shares, plus the artwork that Jay's Candy Hell has on his Twitter account. I'm telling you guys, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave a link to that Twitter account also in the link below. Make sure you go ahead and check them out. Always support the artist. But let's dive into this juicy Raditz story. So we begin with that fateful moment. The moment that Piccolo is about to kill Raditz and Goku alike. This is one of the most iconic moments of Dragon Ball Z, and it seems like this is the start of when the actual what if for the idea of this fan manga takes place, because you have very similar details, similar things that are happening. Goku is holding Raditz, Raditz is crying for his life, but we have a little bit of interesting dialogue here from Piccolo, and Piccolo, again, he looks like he's straight out of just Dragon Ball in general. He looks very much like his early Dragon Ball Z designs, and I definitely enjoy looking at this. This is a very pretty Dragon Ball fan manga. I love this artwork, but he says, killing you with your monster of a brother is exactly how I hoped this would end. So this fan manga delves deeper into Piccolo's psychosis and the fact that he was only really a hero at the start of Dragon Ball Z, and before that he was a plain old villain similar to Frieza himself. So Piccolo shoots the fatal shot, and right at the last final moment before Raditz gets skewered, he ends up nudging to the right a little bit and completely misses the beam. The beam goes right past him, cutting him on his side, mortally wounding him, but it basically kills Goku only, to Piccolo's surprise and Goku's surprise as well. But Raditz wastes no time. Even though he is on the back foot, he jumps and springs forward, walloping Piccolo right in the face into the ground and holding him there underneath his foot. And this line that he says, "You really must have a death wish after everything you've just cost me." I feel like he's talking about Goku. He really wanted Goku to turn sides, and this manga feeds a little bit more into the fact that Goku and Raditz are actually brothers. They aren't that separate from each other. Even though Goku was plain old trying to kill Raditz, it really seems like Raditz never really intended to kill Goku. Raditz quickly combs the scene and realizes that he's mortally wounded. He won't be able to make it back alive to where he can be healed immediately. But then he remembers, wait a minute, the ship is destroyed. He needs to kill the brat before he becomes too powerful, because at that point, he became way too powerful due to his anger. And then he's going to just let Goku bleed out. But when he looks at Goku lying there pitifully with a giant gaping hole in his chest, he looks a little sad, he looks a little bit somber, and then he realizes immediately this is all Piccolo's fault. And he's ready to turn Piccolo inside out. He wants to stomp Piccolo out as much as possible. Raditz has a lot of anger, and he's about to take it all out on Piccolo until Piccolo's arm grows back and he uses it as a knife and cuts even further, even deeper into Raditz's already gaping hole of a wound, making it even worse, and at this point now completely disabling him. There's a giant chunk missing out of Raditz. I don't think he can recover from this on his own. Piccolo played his gambit, and it looks like he may have won. And that is the end of today's chapter. Make sure you stick around for tomorrow's chapter. I'm going to have the continuation of this Dragon Ball fan manga, and let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of this new story. Thank you so much, Jace Candy Hell, for creating this beautiful piece. And if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure you drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured on my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to the Uxman or Axeman. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I kind of don't like that they aren't going to fully adapt the Battle of Gods arc in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. The reason they're doing this, in my opinion, is that they are going to make Dragon Ball Super Kakarot, which is going to be telling the story of Dragon Ball Super. That's going to be the sequel to this game more than likely, and that's why they don't want to tell Battle of Gods. They don't want to ruin that surprise, but we got a little DLC, and that's as much as we can ask for. Thank you so much for your comment. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.